Hey, welcome back to another one, y'all. Welcome to the channel if you're new. If you've seen, my Instagram or something like that. What's going on? I'm Dustin. I got some vehicles. I like to do shit myself. I don't know. So, what we're planning to do today is I ended up ordering some grill lights for the Jeep. I don't know how I feel about them yet. So before people start jumping off the hinges, A, I don't really care. It's my vehicle. And B, it's easy enough to rip out. So, if you guys haven't already, I'll link it up at the top with a little thing, either in this corner or this corner, whatever. A little tag on how we ended up doing the Jeep grill insert. So we're going to remove my grill insert. I already went ahead and did that. If you missed that video on how to pull your grill and do all that, hit the tag. So before we jump into it, I'll show you guys where I'm at right now. Here is where we're at. So you can see I've pulled the grill insert that used to be in the grill of the Jeep. And what I ended up doing is taking, I'll have to grab them and show you. So this right here, all of these little circles all the way across. This is steel, by the way. So I apologize for the noise. But what we're going to do is drill these holes out. I have another one of these inserts. So if I mess this one up, I'll throw a new one back in, or if I don't like the looks or whatever. But we're going to drill these holes out. Install some of these little guys. So there's a rubber grommet. They're just amber LED bullet style, I think they're called. So I ended up grabbing those from Amazon. I think they were like $15, depending on how they work out and how this video goes. If I like the look of it, I'll throw them in the description. Or if any of you guys are interested, either way, I'll throw them in the description, which is kind of what I normally do. So, I know this intro is kind of long. I haven't thought this through yet. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'll daisy chain these and solder them together. So that way it's one power, one ground. The rest are connected in series. And then kind of go from there. And I'm thinking about tapping it into my running lights. So that way whenever my running lights are on, these pop on and I don't got to worry about anything. We got some crazy stuff coming. Bunch of stuff for the Jeep. Bunch of stuff getting ready for the two trucks. We got some videos that'll be coming, and hopefully I'll be able to start pumping out, 1, 2, 3 plus videos a week. Hopefully, we'll see, and then we'll go from there. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump into it, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Took my grill insert out, as I showed you, and if you look, we'll have to see if it'll focus. So I took one of these grommets that come with the lights, silver Sharpie, lined them up where I wanted, bang, and then just kind of filled in. Used the dots as a point to point, like wow, I can't remember what those are called though. It's been so long. But like where you draw a line to line thing, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay. Anyway. So I used this grommet, traced the holes real quick where I wanted them positioned while the insert was still in the grill. Cool thing is, if you've already done an insert or you've watched my video of how to do it, instead of having to take the bottom clips out and everything, all you have to do is take the top plastic push pins, pull those out, pop your grill back, pull your insert out. If you want to do it my way, if you want to do it, I've seen guys mount them in between each of the bars, straight bars, so they'll do them on the bars instead. I don't want to drill into my grill. Insert, cheap enough, and I have 2 of them, so if I mess one up. So we're going to go down this route, and then I'll flip you guys down so you can see what I'm doing with my hands and everything like that, and kind of go from there. We're going to end up drilling I believe it's a 1/4 inch hole. This is one of the tools I'm going to be using. So this is just a step bit. And this way I can drill it to the size of this grommet, make sure the grommet fits. I might actually leave it a little bit smaller because I want to fit it I want it a little bit bigger than this plastic, the plastic tube at the bottom there. So I'll throw you guys on time lapse, tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing, and kind of start working. Well, you guys see? Yeah, my battery died on this, and I don't have another one charged, so I'm gonna let this charge, and then we'll start back from there. Okay, we're back. Drill charged. Back to work. Alright, so real quick, you guys are going to need a 3/4 inch drill bit. Not 1/4 inch like I had thought. I don't know why I thought that. So that's why I'm just preferring to use step bit. Find it at Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware. I mean, you can find them pretty much everywhere. Amazon. Make it down. A bunch of different sizes. So, got the grommet in real quick. What I'm going to go do is go throw this back in the Jeep and see where this grommet lines up to make sure that I drilled that hole properly. So, I will be right back. Alright, we're back. We test fitted it. I threw the one LED in. Align them however you want, but I want the LEDs to be a straight bar. I did have to use a little spit on the grommet, rubber grommet, and on the LED water, whatever you want, but I just licked my finger, twisted, slid it through. So, good to go ahead, throw you guys on time lapse, get to knocking this out, and I'll check back to you guys once I start to wire everything up. So, here's where we're at, y'all. Got all the lights and the holes drilled, installed, yada, yada, yada. So now, we're going to move on to the back. And I believe I'm going to end up soldering. You guys can see, correct? Well, actually, no. Let me clean up this mess. Hang on. This is what we're going to end up using to, we're going to cover these leads here, and just to make it cleaner, harder to see the white. So this is just by Alex Tech, 1/4 inch, 100 foot, expandable sleeving. It's like braided. It's hard to tell. Let me see. Focus. There. Okay, good enough. So it's just braided nylon tubing. And I'm going to use this to cover the wires, protect them a little bit, kind of clean everything up, make it nice and tidy. And then we're going to get to soldering. So on these lights, they're backwards. White is ground, black is power. So we're not going to forget that. But we're basically going to run them in series. So white to white, you know, you get the idea. Across, we're going to connect all the negatives, all the grounds, and then we'll figure out what we want to tap into running light wise to power these. Make sure that the circuit can handle the extra. I mean, these things are probably not even at 5 amps because they're at 0.02 or volts. I mean, sorry, 0.02 volt. I'll have to look that up actually, just to make sure we're not overloading the whatever circuit we end up tapping. Okay, as you guys can tell, we finished it up. So I ended up running these for a little bit longer before I ended up posting this video because I was trying to figure out, you know, what route I really wanted to go. Originally I wired in 7 of them. I wasn't a fan. It was, to me, just overkill. I'm cruising around with 5 right now. I like the look of the truck. I think it looks good. I might change it to 3. I really don't want to. I think I'm going to kind of stick with 5 for right now and kind of see what happens. So, where we ended up tapping this in, we didn't tap it in to the running lights. Actually, what I did is I took a fuse tap and tapped it into fuse, it was either 52 or 58. I can't remember off the top of my head because I have something else tapped in, which is in another upcoming video. You guys kind of got a peek of it on the bumper here. So for those of you that stuck around to the end of this video, you get a sneak peek of what's going to be coming up next. I'm finally getting back on track. It's been crazy. And we got about 2 months till show season. So my first show that I plan on being on, me, V, some of the other homies, is Music City Showdown in Nashville, which is May 11th to the 13th or 12th to the 13th, something like that. Go check them out on Instagram. You can get all the details. So if you guys see me, I will have the 2 trucks there. I don't think we're going to take the Jeep at all. That might be at some shows, though. Maybe some of the closer ones. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you learned something. We'll probably revisit this idea in a little bit. Do some tweaks. Got some more stuff coming for the Jeep, but we got a ton on backlog for the trucks. Parts started getting here. There's stuff I can't really show right now. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You will see soon enough, and I can't stress enough how insane these trucks look. If you guys follow me on Instagram, it'll be linked in the description below. Already got a sneak peek. Saw the new project coming up. Saw some of the parts. It's been on my stories and stuff like that. So hope you guys have a good one, man. I hope you enjoy this video. I know I've been behind on the uploads, so for those of you that are still here, I appreciate you, man. You guys are awesome. I hope I'll be able to run into some of you guys at the shows coming up here, because we got a crazy show schedule and some crazy things happening to the trucks. So stay tuned. Anyways, I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. Good night, good evening, good morning, whenever you see this. I hope it's a good one. Peace.